DC Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
It was a yucky Sunday for Acadiana as we had rain pretty much throughout the entire day. Finally, though, beginning to see the rain come to an end this evening, but it looks like it's going to pick up to begin our Labor Day Monday. So even if you're trying to have some outdoor plans to enjoy the day off tomorrow, it looks like you might have to still stay inside a little bit as those rain showers might be continuing across Acadiana. Tuesday looks like the transition day as we might get a little bit of a break in the rain before showers and storms return Wednesday and Thursday with that potential tropical system heading our way. So let's take a look at the tropics, and we can see right now we earlier had all those showers and thunderstorms offshore continuing to wrap around in and across Acadiana throughout much of our afternoon, bringing us those light showers that we pretty much had to contend with all day long. But you can see most of that activity has now died as we've moved later into the evening and we've lost that heating of the day. They continue to keep these going. But I do think later tonight and into tomorrow morning, we'll start to see those fire up again and bring us a good chance for scattered showers, especially for western portions of Acadiana. You'll have the better chance to see that throughout much of the day on Monday. But I would say everyone across Acadiana will at least see more rain. But right now, most of it has come to an end outside a few light to moderate showers moving through Cameron Parish to Grand Chenier, the Creole, up to Grand Lake, seeing some of that rain. And it is beginning to make its way up towards Lake Charles at this late evening hour. And that will continue through the rest of this evening, and that's why a flash flood watch continues until tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the western half of Acadiana and down into Vermilion Parish, as they'll have the possibility to see the heavier rains tomorrow morning on top of all the rain that we have received today, which could lead to some of that minor flooding in some areas. So that's something we'll need to keep in mind for the short term, at least locally. And that's all because of this other tropical wave that's been with us for the past couple days. You can see it really fired up with the sun today, now beginning to die down, but it's still out in the western Gulf, and so that'll bring us one more day of showers and storms for our Monday before it moves out into Texas. The other story in the tropics is our potential tropical cyclone number 7, still relatively unorganized as we move into the evening. It's also beginning to lose some of its convection as we're not seeing as much thunderstorm activity over Cuba. Still seeing some showers back through the Bahamas. But I do think tomorrow, once we get that sunshine, it will begin to strengthen. But right now, winds are below tropical depression strength at just 30 miles per hour. And it is expected to remain just a weak tropical wave or a tropical depression for at least another 24 hours or so. It won't be until about tomorrow evening around 8 o'clock that it maybe strengthens as it moves over the warmer waters in the eastern Gulf of Mexico and becomes a tropical storm. If that does happen, that's when it will get the name Gordon, will be our next name in the tropical system. Then it quickly races towards the Louisiana southeast coast, towards the Grand Isle mouth of the Mississippi River by late Tuesday night. And it could be a moderate tropical storm at that point. Winds up to 60 miles per hour, some gusts up to 70. But as it moves inland, it is now expected to weaken pretty quickly down to just a tropical depression or post-tropical low by the time it gets up towards Alexandria, and then continues to weaken as it pushes further north away from the shore. But right now, it does look like it could make landfall towards the mouth of the Mississippi as a moderate tropical storm, and that's why we do have tropical storm warnings in effect from basically just to the east of Acadiana, extending all the way to the Alabama-Florida line. Mainly looking for the impacts of 40 to 60 mile an hour winds, possibly higher than that. Also, storm surge watches have been issued from the mouth of the Mississippi to the Mississippi-Alabama line, as they could see 2 to 5 foot of storm surge with this system as it races onshore. So here's what we got with the system as far as the European model. Still right now just a tropical wave, but as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico, that's when we'll begin to see it start to strengthen, especially come Tuesday. That's when it becomes the tropical depression or tropical storm. Again, heaviest rains look to stay to the eastern side. That's going to be the messy side, and that's where we're going to see the heaviest rain. So that'll be moving into the New Orleans area, also the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We stay on the backside drier, not seeing nearly as much rain with this system. Even going into Wednesday afternoon, the heavier rains stay over into eastern Louisiana and Mississippi. We just see some light wraparound showers, at least according to the European model. And then it moves up towards Shreveport, and by Thursday it starts to drape a little bit more of that rain in and across the area. But I'm thinking more of just kind of your scattered activity for Thursday and then into Friday. So that's the European model. Here's our RPM model. It's kind of tracked it a little farther to the east, does show it getting maybe a little stronger to a moderate to strong tropical storm, but you can see latest trends have continued to shift it over towards Alabama, Florida. So we're going to have to watch that track. We might see that track start to shift a little farther to the east, and if that does occur, that moves it farther away from Acadiana, so we won't see near the impacts. As you can see, not showing a whole lot of rain for us locally, keeping it over towards Mississippi and into Alabama. So a lot to look at in the coming days, as we could be looking at some changes in the forecast for that. But in the short term, we'll continue to see those scattered showers, mainly western portions tomorrow morning, and then scattered activity throughout much of our Monday. I think we do see a little bit more breaks, but we will have that rain with us, then drying out tomorrow evening into Tuesday morning. So a decent little break to maybe dry out in time in case we do get some of those rains with that system, but still could have some pop-up scattered activity with some heating of the day come Tuesday afternoon. Rainfall totals for this system look to be in the coming days only about a ½ inch up to maybe an inch higher amounts Cameron Parish on westward, and then as the system moves through, again, heaviest rains look to be over to our east, but we could still pick up about 1 to 2 inches with some scattered showers through Friday afternoon. So just some light mist or drizzle for the rest of our evening, 75 for the overnight low. Maybe some more showers developing late, especially western portions. Then for your Labor Day, it looks like morning rain, but then scattered showers during the afternoon. We'll go 70% chance for the rain, 84 for the high. A little bit of a break on Tuesday, but more rain chances Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with that system heading closer to us, although I think the heaviest stuff stays to the east. We could just see 1 to 3 inches of rain next weekend, then back to come to that summertime pattern, just some pop-up showers during the afternoon.
All right, thank you.